And we're off. Our Swiss 1 match between ClassicJames and CrimsonGreen. A big good luck to both runners here. Let's hope for some good Onets, some good Twosons, and some good Threeds. Like that, I can count to Threed. So we'll come to our small town in Eagleton, Onet, and we will. I'm curious to see. I'm a bit of a new runner to the. I've been in the community for a while, just kind of lurking. I've liked the Earthbound speedrun, and as I've started doing the Boogey stuff this go around, I've come into a lot of conversations with people about when you're supposed to pick up the cracked bat, and logically, and one of my friends was telling me, yeah, logically, you should get it on the third pass, right? Because Tracy's downstairs. So we'll see what people decide to do here. It seems to be a point of contention. We've got 2 first pass bats here, though, so we will get to see Tracy in her bedroom. So that's good for us, because now they'll be pretty much neck and neck on the pace until something egregious happens on the walk up to Meteor. Which would never happen in this game. No. Pretty standard movement, no big shiny flashy stuff here, just gliding off walls. Talking to Porky, should I say Pokey? I mean, maybe I suppose it is Earthbound, we gotta use the localized name. That's what I'm saying, Peen Train. I don't trust I forget the bread roll like 9 times out of 10, like, I don't trust myself with the cracked bat. Like, that's too many variables. No, I just get it. Alright, back to mom. Scoot up to bed. Take a quick power nap. Ooh, Tracy kind of getting in the way of Crimson there. You do hate to see that. And we got James with the mint colorations. I don't know what people. I feel like that's something we should keep track of throughout the race as another or the races as another stat. What people pick as their color. What's the popular color? Is it plain? Do people just pick plain because it's the fastest? It's at the top? We got minted banana here, so clearly there's some dissension there. Banana's the one true flavor. See, I usually go plain. I go plain. It's at the very top, and when I'm resetting, I'm too lazy to pick a new color every time. It's right there at the top. It's easy. What are the other? There's like an orange one, right? I don't actually remember what the color's called. And then, so we got banana, mint, and the orange one, and then pink, right? Strawberry? Isn't that one of them? Peanut? There you go. Yep, that's probably it. All right. Pretty good spawns for both of them. They were both able to get the snakes stuck on the tree there. Nice weave on the crow by James up top. Crimson kind of getting a little screwed on the spawns here. James is checking to see if the dog is stuck before he continues, and he did get blessed there by that. Another dog in a similar spot for Crimson, but he chooses just to take the behind the tree route. Oh, can he get away? Ah, that guy chased him down, that's for sure. I might as well get the bread roll now, Crimson says, since I'm getting forced over here to despawn. James has a much cleaner, luckier time getting to the top for Meteor here. Picks up Picky. Crimson not far behind. Yeah, for real. That is 2 solid hill climbs. You really can't be too upset there. No encounters. Not too many despawns. I just started learning this the other day too. That little quick movement to the north side of the meteorite to get the extra step. I don't actually know how to do it, but I've noticed people are doing that. I'm taking notes. I'm taking notes. No Crimson believers, man. If you guys could see the Ness GIF that this dude has playing on his stream, I would see a lot of points change. That's for sure. Like that can only bring good luck. Crimson. Oh, okay. That was weird. Weird lag. Ah, Twitch is making it a real chore to watch this race, it seems. I wonder if it's my ad block. Could be. Could be. We'll turn it off for the race. Alright, I'm dark here for a second. I'm assuming they're walking to Starman. I'm using my psychic powers to assume that they're walking to Starman right now. Which, leave me alone. Why can't I watch this? Might have to just open up their stream separately. It's being a real pain. I'm missing the hot Starman gameplay right now. Really? Okay, I'm glad it's not just me. I'm glad I'm not the only one experiencing it. Kinda sucks because nobody can pick up the commentary while it's happening, but luckily it's oh god, okay, hold on. I'm just doing I'm opening up both streams. I can't do this the whole night. I literally just rebuffered James's stream and it's just like, oh, another 30 seconds. Alright, we're breaking out the dual monitors. We got 2 monitors for this exact reason. Alright, I'm assuming they're done with Starman Jr. by now. You guys know what's happening. I certainly don't. I'm gonna be opening up to some Buzz gameplay. Oh, okay. I see some. I see James is in his past Starman. Okay. And Crimson is walking in Porky's house. Once these guys buffer up, I should be back online. I guess I'm gonna have to, like, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna try dropping the quality. We're gonna try everything. We're gonna put that on 160p. Alright. I got, okay. We're back. We're live. James isn't on net. He's running to the baseball, or the red hat, whatever it's called. You all know the one. Sell it for a lot of money. Mr. Baseball Cap. Alright, and it seems Crimson had may have had a pretty bad Starman, is what I'm guessing. Since they are just now exiting Porky's house. We do hate to see those 4-turn Starman Juniors Yes, that is what I'm doing. I did manage to get those up. Maybe I can up the quality on Crimson's now that I have them both going. Since I have it at 160p and it's not pretty. Alright. They both seem to be synced up. I'm at 1019, 1020 on both, so... Seems to be good for me. Yeah, oh my god, it's perfect. That is a perfect usage. It's about what it looked like. The... jeez. Alright. Crimson at the drugstore doing his shopping. James up here on his first Pogo Kid. Does get hit by the Pogo Kid, but he does luckily fall down twice in a row, so... It looks like a thumb, like a pixelated thumb. If I can't you tell? So it is a pixelated thumb. I gotcha. Oh, nice. Ness pulls out the crit on Pogo Guy number 2 here. Helps James out a lot. Crimson up here on his first Pogo Guy. Oh, here's Ness critting on the first Pogo Guy. We got a couple of... Ness is bringing it out here on the Sharks today. That helps Crimson out. He can keep the... Oh, Crimson goes for the fruit juice. Fair play, fair play. James getting through the Hulu guy with no issues. Moving on to Frankie. Trash juice, yeah. Who out here trying to get the jungle juice? Oh, not a good first hit from Frankie there. He is dishing it out to James here. A little unfortunate. Man, he is consistent. Frankie is not letting up here. He's gonna have to burn a burger here. That is bad. He has not done anything but brandish that knife. He wants you to look at that knife and he wants you to say how nice it is. But he makes it through. He has to burn a burger. He does make it through. We're back on Frankie Stein. Crimson moving on to... He chooses to eat the bread roll before Frankie instead of life up. He's going to have a lot of life ups on Frankie now. He did save that bread roll from critting the first shark, so honestly, that's probably okay. Crimson getting a similar unluckiness with the brandishing, but he did get saved by the 10, the low hit there. Gave him time to heal up. And he gets through Frankie. The garbage juice. Who among us goes for the garbage juice? James making it through with a clean Frankie Stein. No big issues there. Crimson now onto Frankie Stein. Does not tear into him on turn 2. Actually, I'm not sure if that was his first hit or no. Oh, there he goes. Okay, that must have been his first hit. I just didn't look over quick enough. Ooh. Ooh. I was about to say unfortunate for Crimson, but he did get the kill there at the very end, so Ness does live here. I did not see if James took the heal from Frankie. I imagine that Crimson probably will, given that he has 1 HP right now, and it seems that he is. James getting that key to the shack over here. Mr. Mayor Perkle. Assuming all responsibility for anything that may go wrong in Giant Step. Yeah, I'm not sure if, I mean, I normally, I don't, is it a thing to not take it? I guess I'm acting like it might be, some people don't take it. Do people not take the heal? I certainly do. I'm way too scared of Giant Step. Alright, James did take the heal. He's getting his money for burgers. also an interesting diversion is that Crimson went to the backside of Mayor Purple here, while James went through the front, through the sofa instead of around the backside of the sofa. I'm not sure which is faster. But I'm used to going through the sofa because I'm pretty sure that's how they do it in Manip. Is that true? Is that straight facts, Arts? Or are you trying to make me throw my runs? Crimson's saving in Drugstore. We do see our first safety save go out here. Unless he is unless he's setting up for some spicy death warp or something, which would be a little weird. But it's more than likely a safety save. James gets a nice first slug pack here. Ness critting on our slugs. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. 5 PP does seem a little low. To me anyways, but I'm still a novice runner. So I would have not any qualifications to really comment on that. All right, James. Oh, unfortunate. It was just barely too low on the mouse to get him stuck there. But he says, I'm just going to rinse and repeat, and he gets some slugs out of it. So we are on 8 for James here on the slugs. Crimson gets a rat on his first plate, but he decides to just stutter past it, and he's rewarded with some slugs. So we're on 4 and 8. The habanero death warp? I need some details. Is that what death warping out a giant step is? So many strat names I'm learning tonight. The Vogler? Maybe I'll have to whip out the Vogler in a run. I've not seen that before. That seems so crazy to me. Alright, James on his third pack of slugs on the bottom. So we are, Crimson getting a little unlucky on the spawns. He can't even get a mouse here. Okay, he finally gets a mouse. He's opting not to go for the mouse in the corner set. Oh, here we go. He was just trying to get a better positioned mouse. That might still even be a little too low, and he probably agrees that is why he's resetting it. There we go. That seems to be a much better one for him. So he's got the setup. He's got 4 slugs. He's climbing the mountain. James on his 4th slug pack, putting him at 16. We will see, we saw our runners earlier in the race right before the scramble do the 6-pack at the top, and oh, well, there is another 4-pack here, so that is a little lucky for James. He might not have to go, he definitely doesn't have to go for the 6-pack in this case, but we will see if he can pick up another small amount of slugs somewhere on the 2 and 3 floors. Crimson finally getting another slug pack here. I believe this is his 2nd. I'll have to watch to see when he levels up. Alright, up the rope we go. We do get another slug pack at the very top. A little, I would say that's pretty good for James here. Actually, yeah, Heiko, yours was crazy. I was watching that race. Yours, like, I cannot believe it took that long. Like, Uko got it in, like, 3 resets, I think, or something like that. Completely unlucky for you, for sure. Alright, James checking to see if he can one-shot those single antoids. The answer is no. So he will have to move on with his life. Crimson moving on with more slugs. Continuing the slug grind. James with some impressive stuttering here. Getting around these antoids. Oh, a clean second room after the butterfly, so he's gonna go ahead and opt for the burger now. Probably a smart move. Oh, there is a sneaky ant on the pebble there. He does reset it for a free room, though, so he's going to make his way to ant. Crimson moving on to his 4th slug pack, I believe. So we will see if he decides to go up top after this one, or if he will farm down here some more. James starting up the ant. Let's see how the rockin' does. So we already saw one rockin' miss on an ant tonight, so... But not today, and actually a 104, pretty chunky, pretty dang chunky on that. Oh, Crimson got a bomb? Oh, okay. That is exceedingly more exciting. Yo, Crimson, we're gonna see some bomb strats from Crimson. He is getting a little trolled on the rope here with the antoids and the mice. James playing it safe with the 55. He chooses to eat the hamburger anyways. We all know what that Titanic ant can do. He can whip out those 40s like nobody's business. But he should be pretty close. James is just choosing to send it. Ant shooting a lot of PSI magnets his way, so he's going to get pretty lucky there. Not a lot of hits on James's side there. Not a bad ant fight. A strong rockin' in the beginning, and he gets a really solid ant fight to close it off. So we got one runner through Giant Step. He does have slugs up here, so Crimson does get the 6-pack. So he actually, with the 6-pack, and the if this bomb is not fake news, Rizu, I'm looking at you. I'm just kidding. If this bomb is not fake news, we can actually see some time come back here, because the bomb on Titanic Ant saves a lot. Titanic Ant has I'm not sure specifically. I think he has upwards of 200 plus HP. Someone can drop the actual number in chat, I'm sure. But a bomb does more than a high power rockin', so a bomb can do like an upwards of like 150. So he could clear out Ant pretty quickly. 235, there we go. That also relies on a good roll from the rockin' and the bomb, and he has to make sure that Ant does not smack him around a bit beforehand. He checks his status. He also does not have the 24 offense needed to smash the single Antoids, which is a little unfortunate. We do hate to see that. He also gets trolled by the butterfly, so he has to spawn it. I don't believe so. RJ and I were doing a race to practice the other day, and he also got a bomb drop. Kind of crazy. And he said it did like 150 or something. Maybe he got a high roll. And perhaps I'm also misremembering. Alright, Crimson getting a nice spawn on the ant here. To get past that, a double ant in the next room, he will have to despawn that. They are not in a good spot to stutter. That one may be stutterable. It's going to be very close. He is going for it, and he will make it. He will make it. Nice stutter from Crimson there. I gotcha. You want to use the bomb after the rockin' just in case. That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so we got our first runner at the Cops, the Onet Cops. Let's see how they go. Everyone knows that they treat us nice. He does have the bomb. He does indeed. He's gonna go ahead and be safe on the burger though. And he's gonna go ahead and use the bomb now as opposed to a second rockin'. And go for to see if he can get the roll. It was 100, which might be on the lower side. Again, I don't know, honestly. I'm going to assume that was on the lower side. But he's going to hit him with the second rockin'. That should kill him. Yep. So that'll definitely save quite a bit of time for Crimson. A few turns shaved off the ant fight compared to James. James moving on to his third cop here. Seems like he's not had to burn a life up yet, so he's looking good. Oh yeah, James is having a really, really strong Onet right now. Like he is popping. Like he's been like his Titanic. God, I can't even talk. His giant step was crazy good. He got back-to-back 4-packs on going up to the second floor, so he didn't even have to. Thank you. Yeah, talking is hard. He didn't even have to farm out that 6-pack up the top. He just had to. He just got to keep going. He's had some pretty good RNG. The spawns have definitely been in his favor. And he chooses to rock in the last cop. I probably would do the same with 30 PP, to be fair. And the rockin' does not low roll, which is really good for him. Really fast. We're gonna be looking at a very strong, depending on this strong fight, we're going to look at a really strong time here. He does open with a submission hold, which we do hate to see. Kind of a low roll there on that submission hold, though. A 35. Probably because he hadn't buffed up his offense yet. But he's going to be on guard, and he's done. And that's the 26-15 Onet. 26-17, sorry, Onet. He just golded strong. I don't know what these, I mean, obviously these probably aren't his like any percent splits, but oh man, that's that good cops luck right there. He had a really nice cops. Like let's just say that for sure. All right, Crimson doing a safety save in the hotel. Yeah, that was full burgers. Yeah, that was full burgers indeed. Read it and weep. Read it and weep. So he gets to continue on his merry way. Crimson on his way to cops here. Oh no! Oh, he chanced it and it did not end well for him. Oh, that's unfortunate. He almost got away with that too. I was wondering, in the back of my mind, I was wondering, I was like, is that gonna work? That shroom looks a little high up. And it might have. I can't say. Oh, he does get the runaway though. That is nice. It's unfortunate that he does have the shroom, but he could get lucky and it could just not screw with him. But he has a long walk until PRV where he can get that off. So we will see his skills with the wrong controls if that does if that does happen to him here. Oh. Good heal from Crimson, gets hit with the crushing chop. The cops are not being as nice to Crimson. They are dishing out the crushing chops to him. Oh, is it on a timer? Oh, see, I don't know these things. If I got hit with the mushroom, I would just be blind. I would just be like, all right, I guess we'll just see what happens. Oh, looks like it just switched on him. He's figuring it out. Oh, okay. Seems like he's got it. All right, he is successfully navigating with the mushroom to Apple Kid. Man, Crimson is eating these crushing chops. Man! Luckily, he gets the life up there, but, like... my man is getting straight robbed by these cops. Ironic. He's moving on to his 4th cop. We're gonna hope this one treats him a little nicer. He does have 20 PP going into strong. 25 even, so he has enough for 2 rock-ins and a life up. He will opt to use his life up here. Probably smart. Oh, they missed the crushing chop. Dude, they are popping off. You would go to the... I would also go... I would try to tough it out and go to PRV. I don't think I would walk to the hospital. I feel like that's a little too out of the way. Especially when the girl is right there in PRV. But I could definitely see both ways. Exactly, Heiko. Since it's like, if it's true that it only flips every 60 seconds, that's not the worst. That's not the worst. Now, if you get like trolled by it and you walk into a mushroom like on your way to PRV, that could be bad. But I'd be willing to take that chance. Yeah, the truffle shuffle. All right, Crimson clears cops with a very hearty 30-minute O-net. You know, given the Crimson's definitely had the very much unluckier RNG here between our two runners, and so Crimson coming out strong with a 30-minute O-net is still very respectable. And he got the swag bomb drop, so I mean, in my eyes, Crimson is still the winner. I know, right? You can tell because he like stops. He has to like sit there and calculate like which movement does what. All right, Crimson on his way to Tucson. We'll see if he also takes a shroom fight. We're gonna hope not for his sake. He chooses to G-spawn the first shroom. Grabs the burger. James getting the luck returned to him tenfold in Sprout Cave here. Oh, cheeky, just one sitting just barely off screen there. You cannot despawn that one normally. Oh, this one maybe. Unfortunate. Oh, he's gonna try to. Oh, okay. He knows more than I do. I thought for sure that wasn't good, but he must have just accidentally gotten another of the similar spawn plate. All right, Crimson has made it to Tucson Department Store. These races are they're still together. Like anything can happen on Car Painter. We have the PRV walk still. That's shown a few runners their backsides before. Boogey Tent still a viable loss for someone. A lot of things can happen here. They're still relatively close. We've had no deaths from either of them yet, so as far as I'm concerned, that's a race right there. Alright. James moving back to PRV. He has that pencil eraser. We'll see if there's any of those lovable, innocuous Tucson locals about. But with his pathing, he's going to avoid most of them. Just, oh, there's a hippie outside Apple Kid. Yeah, no Voglers this time around. We had 2 department store phone calls, so we will not be seeing any Voglers on this run. Crimson taking... Did he have to take that route because of the hippie? Or I'm a little like I saw the hippie there. I'm a little concerned why he had to go all the way around Berglund though. Alright, he gets his butterfly though. He probably needs to look for one more, but PRV has plenty of those to offer. Oh, and he just gets another one handed right to him. Alright, Crimson is 2 butterflied up, ready for PRV. He's going to be on his first pass here. James gets a butterfly as well. I believe that probably is his second. I wasn't watching earlier. Oh, no, that seems to be his first. Maybe he skipped both the 2s and 1s, or maybe he just didn't get any. Oh, it's a robot on this spawn plate. This is a bit of a painful spawn plate right here. Has a lot of stuff usually. Gets to move on though, and he gets a clear next spawn plate, so he's gonna do the spawn deletion here. Hugging that top side. Oh, I'm not sure if that is because it didn't quite work, or if that robot came out of a weird spot where the spawn clear wouldn't have gotten it. But he does manage to despawn that. Oh, is that one on the same plate as the butterfly? Ooh, bit of a nasty spawn plate there. Does have to despawn it twice. Oop, the tree is there, of course. Our good friend the tree, mobilizing in that hole. Crimson makes it out of PRV first pass, pretty clean, no issues there. Gets the call from Apple Kid, and he's on his way to Berglund. James finishes up his PRV pretty nice. Not too much to say there. He does get trolled by the snake. That one had it out for him. That one was just straight up waiting for him. They're all mad at him. Jeez, James, what'd you do to your snakes, man? They didn't get enough of you, no net, I guess. Alright. Onward to shopping and happy. Get that Sandlot bat. And our Holmes cat. And a croissant. Ooh, a double croissant, I see. Oh, he's going all for it. He's not taking any chances. I don't think he uses that many burgers on cops, but perhaps I wasn't paying attention. I think I was watching Crimson when he was going through a majority of his starting cops. Has to despawn the classic cultist in the cave. Oops. Crimson on his way back to PRV. Let's see, maybe he'll get a nice, easy Sprout Cave here. Oh, unlucky. Alright, and we are now at Classic James's Shack Fight. Let's see if we can get the EBSS 2021 first one round to Shack Fight. Actually, I don't know if anyone has gotten it earlier today, but I didn't hear any comments of it. Oh, we got one. Oh wait, that is enough. I thought they had 100. But it did miss the crow, which is unfortunate. That crow do be fast. He be the fastest. And Ness is, I've said it once and I've said it a million times, and I'll say it again, he's one of the worst starting RPG pro tags I've ever witnessed in my life. He is a slow guy. And PK Rockin' scales off speed. Alright, James, getting the croissants, chooses not to take the free food. He decides, I'm going to pay for my food like a nice, upstanding citizen. And he's getting trolled by the cultists in Happy. He's going to have to opt for a right side cultist barn here. Janet? Oh, does not quite move up enough to block him. Crimson with a very, very clean PRV. He decides to move up to despawn whatever may be on the bottom side. Gets one Sprout. Seems like he might have a clean exit. Nice. Very nice PRV from Crimson. He doesn't even win the game. Like, like Ness doesn't even have to be there. Like, why did we go through this whole thing with Magicant and Ness being like super buffed up, and it's just like, okay, well, Paula has to pray, so. He doesn't even wear the Franklin badge. Moving on to Car Painter. This could be a turning point here. Let's see how his goes. And shopping from Crimson, he's also getting some croissants. Let's see if he goes for the one. He did go for the one stack. He is saying, I'm good with the one croissant. We got double miss on the first crashing boom bang. Hate to see it. 77 on the rockin'. Two rockins for Car Painter is nice. Another double miss. Ooh, okay. Well, we like to see the smashes for. Okay, that was really fast. Ness smashing there. Cleaned that up very nicely. Ness has decided he is working hand in hand with ClassicJames here to give him the best run he possibly can. He just decided, okay, we're gonna rockin' again, and then, okay, now you want the crit? Alright, alright. Yeah, we have a 39 car painter right now. What? What even? So James moves out of Happy, clearing car painter. He's going to go to the shack and pick up our girl Paula, previously mentioned as being the number one in the game. Crimson finishing up the shack fight, I believe. Yes. I did not believe it didn't look like he got a joiner. It might have. I think he might have just missed a cultist on the rockin'. Or it just low rolled one of the two. Everyone passes up the fresh egg. I feel like I'm a loner in the fresh egg department. I'm a big fan of the fresh egg. It heals a lot. And it's free. And you can eat the chick after. I mean, I didn't say that. That's true. That is a fair point. That's a fair point. Fresh egg may be better for that any percent. Wow. So Crimson gets the unfortunate double joiners on cultists. Holy crap. We got cultist D here on Boogey percent right now. We really hate to see that. I'm not joking when I'm saying Crimson has gotten the absolute shaft with the Earthbound RNG today. Cultist D. On the single cultist fight, mind you. This is not the double shack fight. Seeing cultist E or D on shack fight, that could happen. There's two cultists there. But cultist D on the solo? Now that's just rude. That's some of the rudest stuff I've ever seen in my life. James getting kind of trolled here. I think Ness must have gut saved. The mole keeps hitting himself. There we go. It finally hits Ness here. James getting a bit trolled either by the mole just hitting Ness within 1 inch of his life, or Ness trolled with the gut save. Either way, he took a little long on the death save there. Yeah, that is some Ness-like accuracy from the mole. Perfect. That is true. Crimson has a really nice car painter, actually. Like, it wasn't as quick, I believe, as James getting the crit, but he did get a crashing boom bang reflect, which is more than James can say. And really, what's the harder thing to get out of the RNG? I feel like it's car painter hitting himself, because it almost never happens. Alright. So now we, of course, are just in the lovely little tag team questing part of this. Run around, see some shows, get some Paula. Your standard Earthbound stuff. Talk to this person, talk to this person. Walk here. Walk on the left side of the bus. We'll see if we have any left side busters here. Cutscene City, absolutely. The most riveting part of Boogey percent here. Both of them have that skip sandwich from Happy, the cultist shack. Not the shack, the cultist manor, or whatever the heck you call it. The filler arc. I love that. So So we'll see when they'll be utilizing that. I'm imagining some graveyard plays. Crimson on his way out of PRV. We finally have Paula. We are going back to Tucson by the quick and easy method of killing ourselves. He chooses to take the red swirl from the mole. I didn't quite get a glimpse at his health beforehand. 49 and 30, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. And he crits Ness, or like immediately, like that is best case scenario right there. Crimson now does not have to use the ATM card over and over and over again, so pretty quick death warp there as long as it hits Paula here. Sizing up, don't like that. Ah, just missed, just missed. Paula doing a excellent job at dodging here. So Crimson actually gets a little bit of a faster death warp than James got. A little bit of time save there. Wasn't the worst. Could have been better. Could have been better. The mole certainly could have hit Paula faster. But, you know, hitting Ness on the first turn is really all you can ask for, right? The mole can only do so much. And she's back. We missed her. It's Paula. Crimson choosing to take the left side of the theater here. Not quite left side car, but it's an honorable mention. Sometimes I have a hard time squeezing through the two. Oh, there's a hippie there. Ooh, he does get a little unlucky with the aggro, but he manages to get him stuck on the tree. No big deal there. He's gonna have to take a long wrap around for Polestar though. James turning in that fat wad to the manager, letting the runaway 5 go. Ness is the biggest homie. Can you imagine like getting all that cash and then just giving it away? What a philanthropist. James with the right side car. We do not see a left side car from a left side photo skip from James. Rich kid. Alright, Crimson on his way to Everdread to get his own fat wad. He's getting the stacks. I have no I mean, would you have questions? No, I mean, like, if I'm the manager in that situation, I'd say, you know what? This contract is toast, and I'm leaving. Especially in, like, whatever this is supposed to take place in, what, 1980X, right? Or 199X? So, that's probably a lot more money back then. Maybe not a crazy amount more, but... Unassuming party smile, nice. Unassuming party guy, that was a good one. You guys were cracking me up during that. All right, James, now on to 3. So for the last bit of our... Sorry, I shouldn't say last bit, but for a good hefty portion of our major despawn / RNG mess here. Winters does have a good majority of despawns in Pond Cave, but Graveyard, as people know, can get a little thick on the spawns. And it's already looking a little chunky. There are some flies up there. He's feeling out that lag, running down. He is in a dire position. He's gonna have to run back to despawn, but he's hoping that those flies moved left and got stuck. So now he only has to despawn these flies up top. Which he's getting very unlucky for, and he might know that there's a fly on the left side tree there, which is why he's being a little careful here. He's getting a little screwed by these flies. And a nice, that ghost wanted him really badly. Nice trash can as well. to really seal it off. The ghost kind of giving him the business right now. Bouncing. The ghost is bouncing in and off screen. It will not despawn. James really getting messed up by this ghost right now. Another one to the left there, but he should have a clean scope here now. No flies anymore. Ooh, not the best graveyard from James over here. He definitely got a lot of spawns there. Unfortunate ones too. So now we follow our lovely lady, our lovely woman of the night into the hotel. Only to be ambushed by zombies and ghosts. How dare she? Who could have seen this coming? Not 90% of this chat, that's for sure. Another right side bus from Crimson. We will see no left siders today. Not in this race, they say. Not in this race. Another cutscene squad right now. We got the bus here with Crimson, and we got the winner's pan with, yeah, we have some classy runners. It's true. We no fooling around, no jokes, no messing around, no left side bussing. We're just all business, all business. Jeff getting his telepathic message here. Kinda wish I could send messages to my friends across the universe. I had that thought, actually, Heiko. I was like, you know, I think I will do that if RJ is ever commentating my race. just so I can elicit the reaction. Exclusively just so I can watch the VOD later, and I can scroll forward to 50 minutes in the run and go, alright, what did he say when I took the left side of the bus? He's probably just gonna flame me and say I'm a terrible person, something like that. Just typical stuff, RJ's a big bully. I don't know if you guys know RJ very well, but he's a gigantic bully. Like, one of the biggest I've ever come in contact with. He makes me cry almost nightly. Crimson on his way to Graveyard has to do a cheeky despawn to start off. That first spawn plate giving him a little bit of rough time. He gets some flies in the same spot. Seems to be okay. He must see some flies that I don't, because he took a, oh, he must have those topside flies. Ah, they are still there. They are still there. Ah, oh, that one swung out. That's a little unfortunate. He's gonna have to move a bit farther to despawn that one. It swung out a bit, and he is getting absolutely screwed here on those flies. They just keep coming out. But he is able to despawn them finally and get the zombie attention. You do hate to see those flies. Oh, and the cheeky run back, and he's actually gonna have to take it here because the fly moved in. But it's a solo fly. He can probably freeze this away. Good that they didn't hit Paulo there. It's not the end of the world if they hit Paulo there, as they will get the full heal once they get Jeff, and all they have to do is run to the hotel now. But a little unfortunate now that Paul is going to get a level up, so that's going to be a little slower for him. And he is greeted by the rest of the spawn plate that was that fly came from. Yep, that's a word. That fly came from. Able to despawn that really quick. James having a seemingly spawnless Winters over here. Nice and clean, all the way down to the Tessie Watchers camp. Oh, true. Paula will have fire for Boogey Tent now. That is valid. That means if Jeff does low roll on the bottle rocket, the big bottle rocket, not a multi-bottle, the big bottle, that means Paula can clean it up with the PK Fire. Because she did get that extra level. So that is worth mentioning. And in my race earlier, Jeff actually low rolled on the bottle rocket, and I had to use the other one. And I believe the one I was just watching that you were commentating, RJ, I believe also had a low. Heiko actually got the low roll, I believe, right? On the bottle rocket. MS Paint baloney. Pretty much. The one and only. Uko had to be our. Okay. I wasn't sure who. No, that's right. Yours went down easy. Yours went down with the bottle rocket. I do remember that. It was Uko. They had to use the backup. Cause Jeff just picks and chooses when he wants to be good at this game. It's just like, I don't want to hit a 500. That seems stupid. Nice, calm, Tessie cutscene here for James. I'm sure he's enjoying a nice drink of water right now as he gets a break from having to stutter, having to despawn, riding that Tessie down to Brick Road. Crimson starting the Winter Saga now. Getting his bad key. Where's my water? I'm thirsty. Will we see any spicy Brick Road skips today? First proto hitting him for a 10, not very good. All right, a 9's a little... Oh, Bubble Monkey with the crit. That actually might be a 2... Okay, not quite. A little unfortunate on this proto fight right now. He does choose to heal rather than, of course, dying. Will he defend? No, he's going to choose to attack rather than defending and running, which is valid. Because he can probably clear out that proto a little faster than he can run away. It has been a lot of turns, though. Or defend and run away, I should say. Sorry to misspoke. So he did have to burn the boiled egg on the first proto. We're going to hope that the Mad Duck does not give him the business. Mad Duck did not cooperate for the duck skip. That man came right out. Mad Duck is falling down and disrupting senses, not doing the spicy 14 hits or however high he can hit. Pretty sure he hits for like 15 or higher. He hit it really low there, but he can hit pretty high. We've seen the duck dish out some damage. Crimson starting the Winter's Walk to Tessie Camp. He's got a goat spawn, unfortunately. He will... Oh, he does get the goat pincer, but he is able to despawn the first goat. Jams chooses to take the... And he gets the third proto skip, and Bubble Monkey does not troll. Very nicely done by ClassicJames on the third proto skip. Bubble Monkey, honorable mention for not stopping and getting hit by the proto. Very easy, clean pawn. Look at this pawn cave. What? But he just walked in there. And now he's about to demonstrate his stuttering skills for us. Gets past two kind of problem packs there. Crimson waking up for the next day after sleeping at the Tessie camp on his way to the Tessie cutscene right now. Able to get through the Winter's Walk without much of an issue. Had to despawn the one goat, but that's okay. He made it through. James having a really clean pawn cave. Getting kind of screwed here on the last spawn plate. Getting a lot of shrooms. Couple mice here and there. Seems to be okay now. All right. Oh, those guys are hiding. They're just chilling. Now we'll see if he chooses to go for the bottle rocket here after Bubble Monkey, which I imagine he will. Some people do grab the bottle rocket, yes. Okay, so some people do grab that bottle rocket before doing the gum. But to each their own. One left shroom, not very good. We need that. Okay, well, there it is. One right shroom is good to go. James not having to despawn, like, at all this run. He's being handed his movement on a silver platter. Cave Boy wants a piece of him. Luckily, they move slow as molasses, so he's able to weave that guy pretty cleanly. And he's gonna go ahead and talk to good old Papa Ando Nuts, and we're gonna take a little trip in the Skyrunner. As Crimson gets off of Tessie, so from one cutscene to another, from off of Tessie onwards to Brick Road. So now we'll get to see some Brick Road gameplay from Crimson. Coming up on that first proto, maybe he'll get a little luckier. He's gonna try the skip. All right, he attempted, but Bubble Monkey decided now is the time for me to move. So a little unfortunate there. That skip is really hard, and I would love to learn how to do it someday, but that one is like crazy difficult as opposed to the other two skips in Brick Road. Getting a little unlucky on the hits. He needs to heal here. Oh, Crimson will take a death to the first proto. It gets the best of us. That first proto, before Jeff gets the level, is lethal. And you can't do much about it, honestly. If he just decides he's just gonna dish out attacks, it's just like, man! Okay, Bubble Monkey already moved. Will Crimson go for the skip again? Oh, that had to have been really close. That had to have been really close because Jeff's hitbox looked like it wasn't even really touching the present. So I commend him for trying because that had to have been pretty dang close. Proto not doing any sort of acting strange or call. Proto! Crimson is getting absolutely reamed by this Proto. He's not doing anything but attacking. He has not done a single move besides attack. My heart goes out to you, Crimson. I'm sorry. I wouldn't wish that on anyone. Maybe he'll get the skip this time so we could just be done with it. Bubble Monkey! You need to move! Bubble Monkey, you need to move! God! Alright, there we go. Called for help and nobody came. That's finally what we want to see. At long last, the raid boss of the first proto has been defeated. Crimson is allowed to progress through Brick Road. Who would have known that Brick Road was genuinely a dungeon? Like, it has bosses and everything. Like, this is a raid right here, fellas. Like, I don't even know why you became Dungeon Man. You had the best dungeon right here. Crimson fishing for the duck skip. He is really not wanting to take this duck fight, but he might have to just go ahead and say I'm in it because the duck is not cooperating. And that'll happen if that duck gets stuck on that right side pixel. I mean, there's just nothing you can do. He just chooses. He won't go anywhere. It's hard with the angles of the room to get him to move as well to chase you. So. There's a lot of setups for the duck skip. That one was not going to work, unfortunately. James going for the teddy bear safety strat. And he is mobilizing on the way to Boogey Tent. James is going to... Well, I don't want to speak. I won't say anything. I'm not about to jinx our runners. I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Nobody can say I did it. Chooses to be risky and go behind the sign, saying, nah, there's nothing behind here. We got that PK rockin', that defend, and that big bottle rocket. Big low hit on the bottle rocket. That's okay. That's why we pick up the backup. It sucks, but at least Boogey is not doing bad stuff. He is just simply making people cry, doing what... Oh. He did do a bad thing, actually. He made Jeff confused. This is one of those, okay, there we go. That was one of those scary Boogey tints that could actually end in a loss because of the fact that Jeff did not actually get that second bottle rocket off on Boogey. But he managed to bring it back with enough rockets from Ness. Even though Ness took a PK freeze to the face. Poor guy. My man almost got deleted by Paula. Crimson getting a pretty nice pawn cave starting. He had to despawn a few times, I saw that, but he does get a nice despawn on this last plate. Only one slug, so that'll be a pretty easy stutter for him. GG to James. He's going to go ahead and grab this fly honey here. We're going to see a 106 for his Swiss 1 round, by the way. Swiss 1 round. James whips out the low 106. My God. This guy, he comes to show us why he plays a lot of Earthbound. So James will make his way to the tent for our reward. But now we can turn our attention to Crimson. Crimson, unfortunately, got kind of a rough fight here with a mouse and a slug. He's actually making it through it pretty well, though. The mouse not treating him too badly. Mouse did not whip out that crazy, that crit. That smash. But a bit of a rough fight that he had to take there. Ooh, this is also kind of a weird spawn plate for him. He's going to have to bring stuff close to him in order to stutter that out. Smart move, buffering up your health just in case he takes this encounter. The stutter looks good, though. Bubble Monkey, as long as he doesn't screw you here, it looks good. And as long as there's no encounters on this side of the cave, which he does get the free walkthrough, so we'll take that. All right, moving on to Gum O'Clock. No problems here in the tent. Hello, James. What's up, dude? Phenomenal run. Oh, man, that's his stream also. I gotta mute it. I just started talking to him like he joined the Discord. I thought he might have, but no. That's just his stream. If he wants to. I don't know. Temple, I mean, I don't know if are we doing a victory commentary? That's all you. If you want to organize that. Oh, it's not your fault, James. It's just because I had your stream unmuted. And I was just like, oh, it's James. Haha. Completely my bad. Alright, so I wasn't watching Crimson because I was dealing with all that nonsense. But it seems like he had a pretty easy escape from Pond Cave. Didn't have too many issues with the shrooms at the top of the rope. Talking to Ando Nuts, and we're gonna go on a little Sky Runner. No worries, James. Great run anyways. You popped off a little bit for your first Swiss round, I will say. Yes, let's give Temple some rest. My man has been going all evening. Mad respect to him. Oh, we got the hint! We got the hint guy over here in James's not debug, but the spam in the corner of the tent. We were getting 7s earlier, now we got hint guy. That is it. Yes, it is. We are gonna see Crimson put Mr. Boogey Tent to bed, and then we are also all gonna go to bed ourselves. A great evening of boogie races and scrambles. A lot of nice Earthbound tonight. Yes, big thanks again to Temple for the restreams all day. Big ups to him. Thanks to all the commentators from earlier, the runners for making the content, of course. Can't have a tournament without our runners. Believe me, that hint is worth a lot more than you paid for. Alright, Sky Runner reaching its destination. One more pass around. It's looking. You can do it, Sky Runner. Come on, baby. All in all, Crimson got he's still gonna come out with a very respectable boogie time because he got some of the worst luck I have seen on a boogie run in a while. Between Proto 1, he had a lot of really rough despawns that he just couldn't get through. And it really wasn't his fault either. It was just those you couldn't get around. But he did get that spicy bomb drop. We did see the 1 and 128 bomb drop off of a slug today. It happened during a race. Right here, EBSS 2021. Not manipped. Not manipped. I think that's even worth noting. It's a bomb that was not manipped. All right, Crimson grabbing that teddy bear. He is out here. He's out here in threed. We're rolling to the boogie tent. He's only got one thing in his sights, and it's putting the boogie tent down. That man has been terrorizing the public of threed for far too long. Got two post-sign gamers. Two people who are very brave and think that there are no dogs behind that sign. Ah, we do see the PK Fire Strat come out, but Boogey decides to say no to that and will not let Paula get that off. A 118! Oh my god! Jeff. We need to have a little intervention, bro. Like, oh my. He used the defense spray on him. I don't know if Crimson meant to do that. He might have thought he had a bottle rocket there. That's a little unfortunate. He might just be taking the death here. Because he is out of rockin' and he used the defense spray on Boogey. This is really unlucky for Crimson. Unfortunate. And that's how Boogie Tent, and here we see how Boogie Tent can ruin runs. Dude, Crimson, I am sorry, bro. Jeff needs to be executed after that. Like, my god, man. That was horrible. A 118. Well, I'm assuming, because Crimson did not make a save in threed, I'm gonna assume that is going to be the end of the race. I mean, I won't commit to that. Crimson can tell me if that's true or not. They are not continuing in the death.
Well,
so
shit.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume they're calling it.
Much you can do about.
Yep, they did just redo the time. Okay, well, I am so sorry. I think everyone here can agree that that was some of the worst RNG for you, Crimson. So hats off to you. You had a great run with all of the really bad RNG that got on you. You overcame quite a bit of it. So hats off to you. That was a great run. It was exciting to watch. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate you all letting me commentate. I'm assuming we're good. Temple. I mean, I can just stop talking. You want me to play you out? I can play some like chopsticks or something. I don't have like a piano or anything. GG's to James and Crimson. Good races from both of you. It was a really solid race. It was close there were no deaths outside of the Proto 1 deaths, but you know, we don't count that. Proto 1 is a big loser. But yes, good races. They were really close for a while. It really came down to a lot of RNG, I will say. RNG kind of just robbed Crimson of a lot of his time save. But an outstanding performance from James, a 106.11 for his. I believe that is our Boogey record so far for the first week. I mean, it's only been like I would say like a third of the runners so far have gone now. So the week is young. The week is young. All right, we are rating Leslie Pro 04. Thank you guys, everyone, for hanging. We hope to see you at the next EBSS showing. I believe it's tomorrow. I don't know if there's a restream. All right. Cool. I assume we're out.
Yo, Earthbound Super
All right, cool.
Series. Thanks for the raid.
Oh, no, I know. I appreciate it. Thanks for letting me do it, man.
Tournament